What's up, everyone? This is going to be my in-depth UDYR jungle video, and we're going to be doing the Prowler's Claw Tiger Form UDYR build. The full damage, dash onto them, stun, and Tiger Form them down. That is going to be the game plan. And for build paths, these are going to be the runes and items. Make sure you copy that. And one important thing, just start Q. We're going to be maxing Q and then E second. We're going to start Q early. You're going to cast it in base, so you have a pre-charged Q ready to go. And as you're clearing your jungle, you always want to use empowered Q on single targets. You always want to use empowered R on AoE camps. And here you're always going to get two autos between autos as you switch your stances like that. And here we have empowered Q, so we use it as our third auto here. Because we're doing pretty quick clear, I think I'm going to be able to leash this and just save my smite. For the Krug here, and here you always want to go into camps with your R or your Q form casted first, and then you go into your R because you want the extra attack speed as you go into the camps. So here I'm just gonna go an R right after, and then we're gonna empowered R as well, and just keep that attack speed going. This is gonna help you dramatically clear your jungle a lot quicker. So you always want to start Q when you're clearing, and we're going to play for a full clear as well when we're playing with your jungle. Into R, then you go back to W, and then you go Q again. This allows you to stay healthy as you clear the jungle and not worry so much about being too low as you go to your other camps. And here we're going to use our empowered Q because this is a single target camp. As you can see, the damage is much better. And we always go R into W as the rotation. You always do two autos between to kind of maximize your value. Just cut a bit as you get to your next camp. Here we're going to have empowered Q again. We'll go W. And this is just how you're going to play the early game. You want to play for a full clear. And then at this point, you can always pot up because we actually have a pretty healthy clear here. We're going to get our E, and then we're going to put 1 point in every ability and go for the bot gank here. You should be able to get him. And empower W to live, which is good for us. You always want to use your E first if you can get on top of them with your E. That's the best play. If you're a bit shorter than, you can always R, which is going to give you the slow effect around, and that will give you kind of like that little edge to get on top of them. A lot of times this is going to work with your ghost. You go over, you can go behind them with your tribe. And that little movement speed is only on the initial cast, but that's how you're going to start it. Here I could have empowered Q, but it's not really a big deal. I might look for a mid gank while he's kind of low. Drop some wards. You don't want to empower E, but you do want to get on top of them here. Alright, that was not a kill angle. Mistakes were made. Here we're going to have our Dirk buy, so we're going to be very strong here. We do not want her to get our mark, so we're going to run right here and get the Kindred. Easy peasy, a lemon, a squeezy. So remember we're talking about always start with your Q and then get your R form. RR is going to help you clear the AoE camps very quickly. Here we only win here because, right, we don't want that Kindred stealing our camps. You always E to get to camps faster, and that's like a very good thing to do. And QQ, RR, and W. Never E when you're jungle. You don't really need the stun as much. You just want to really get those R slows going. We might have a gank opportunity here top side, so we're going to look for it. And we're going to Q-max with this build. This is when we're really strong. UDYR is really strong, level 5. When you get a couple points into your E, that is when you're really going to come online. Here we casted E to get the initial stun ready to go, but this is not looking like a gank. There is an angle where we can gank mid before his R is up, and we're going to try to get behind him when we go for this gank path. Here we're going to empower E to get on top of him. stun, you get the tiger form, auto's going, and then the R. This is where you're really strong, to be honest. The Dirk buy with your Q is just insane. If you ever get it, if I ever get on this Kindred, I'm gonna show you guys this level 5 spike is just too strong. And we're gonna check our camps. If we have smite, we're gonna just one-shot it. It is up, so we're gonna play for that. An empowered R here just to speed this up. Doesn't really matter to leave any camps anymore, so I'm just gonna make sure not to do that. Here I'm gonna play a little bit of a baiting game where I think Kindred might look for something, possibly. If not, we're just gonna go and start getting our jungle. I think it's safe to just go. And just go QQ, RR. They might need us here, so I'm gonna head there. I just want him to face track me. I don't have as much, you know, utility on me, so it might be hard to find. Kindred was a bit low, so might have an angle to fight her on her red buff, which I think she's gonna be going for. So you just want to save the movement speed part of your E when you get on top of them, and when you feel like you're gonna get close, but doesn't really look like she's here. So I'm just gonna clear this and kill her down. I think she might face check us, but Swain did check. I'm gonna reset as I'm on this just to kind of give it a second, potentially, for Kindred to come. I honestly really thought she was gonna be here. I think I'm gonna play for a Swain kill though. Did as much damage as I could. There, you know, we went for that empowered W because we're just trying to get on top of them. She plays for Herald. What are we gonna do? We're gonna play for... Well, we're gonna play for Drake, but it would be really good for us to do Drake here, but I think Kindred took Herald. She might be going there. So we're gonna have our Claw buy, and I'm gonna show you guys how strong Claw buy UDYR is. So here I'm gonna get the Claw. I'm gonna just look to fight her fast on my red, potentially. When you're doing this, the entire combo is just, you don't empower E. It's gonna be a big... You're gonna fall into a trap where you're gonna empower E backs and a lot. Just try to avoid it. You always want to use Q. Later in the game, you might empower E to just get the movement speed bonus. But, you know, empower normal cast is their go-to. She did not go for more. But it's okay. We're gonna play to kind of mess around with her. She might go for craps. Might get an angle here. Oh, I actually got one shot with this guy. If I had empowered Q, 100% would kill him. No, that was a mistake. You did not bear witness to any greatness there. That was just a mistake. Mordekaiser's a bit too broken. Alright, we'll probably avoid fighting him for a little bit. We're going to play for Dragon and maybe go for boss life fights. It's because we didn't have empowered Q ready. We used it on jungle camp. That's going to be a mistake that's going to happen a lot. You're not going to have empowered Q, which is going to be a problem. If you don't have empowered Q, you're not going to be able to kill people, so that's just not fun. As you see, like, most of this damage is just in this empowered Q. You're not really as tanky as the actual tank UDYR build, so you might struggle a lot in that area. Remember, when you're going to camps and you're jungling, always just start with your Q. So we're able to get that kill. Oh, I actually flashed on me. Yeah, it's all good though. I was able to get the kill there. I think against how much AD, they do have a lot of auto attack base. Looks like it might be a Tabby's game. Could be Merktra's game. But I think against Kindred, I do like the Tabbies. I do like Tabbies a lot for boots. I can go Claw. And then I go Rab Hydra, and that's like my general build on him. Here we're going to play for my topside camp, so make sure she doesn't get in. With Claw up, we're going to be really strong, so we're going to look for an angle. Tier 2 boots after Claw is always really good too. I didn't touch on it, but a green Pokemon is just really good right now. It's so hot right now. Remember, when you're switching stances, to get the most benefit is just 2 autos between stances. And most of the time you're just switching between Q into R and then into your W for shield or stun. Potentially stun. And here with this build path, you just want movement speed, you want to be fast. So you just go for, you know, the Q and stuff like that. And that's kind of how it's going to all go down. We got for Sour. I just want to get some gold on this too. W a bit between to kind of heal up and stuff. Remember, into W, into R, into W, and then that's your kind of your go-to. Okay, did end there. This guy's some Zonias who maybe can kill. I have Empowered Q coming up soon, so I'm playing for Empowered Q, so I'm gonna wait a bit. I don't think it's warded here, so I think they might face check me. This is literally how you're gonna play, by the way. It's just E into Empower Q, and they're pretty much one shot. Realistically, you can get like one regular Q auto off, and then you go for like straight to the Empower Q area. So here I just want to get ahead, so I'm just gonna grab this wave. I'm gonna look to reset soon, but I'm just grab just a little bit of farm, you know. I'm gonna reset anyways. It doesn't really hurt to get a bit more ahead before we were looking to that race. And I think this guy might be overly... might play too cocky here. We do have claw up, so I might be able to get a picky. Let's see. We'll see how he moves. I think I might be able to catch him up here. Oh yeah, for sure. We'll get him here. And that's what she wrote. She might be really greedy and she might be on my red. But looks like it's okay. Here I'm playing for jungle camps. I'm playing for Drake in 30, so I'm gonna reset. I do like Hydra. I like T-Mat. I think right now it got nerfed once, but it's still very strong. I think going like full on lethality, I think it's a bit of a bait, to be honest. I don't think it's that good. I feel like just Ravenous Hydra into tanky is your best bet when you want to play this kind of type of UDYR. And like a bit more damage at an Edge of Knight's always good, just to guarantee you're able to get on someone. But I think the Hydra will really allow you to scale, so it's your go-to. She might be looking for me. I gotta watch out here. Oh no. Yeah, that fight did not go as well as we should have gotten it. Mordekaiser's a bit too tanky for us to kill. He has a lot of HP. I think going for the Kindred might have been too greedy. I should just backed up and healed up. I'm definitely underfarmed. I should have been farming a lot more. But I can one-shot this Kindred. I just need opportunity. You're always Empower Q though. This build is very Empower Q heavy. I think I'm greedy a bit too much for my Empower E. I definitely need to go harder for the Empower Q. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill anyone without Empowered Q. That's definitely going to be my plan right now. Mordekaiser was topside, so it's actually a good opportunity for us to push the bot wave. We're really farming for our Hydra here. It's our game plan. I really want to just find a Kindred. Like, a Kindred trying to go against me. Not Mordekaiser, he's a problem champion. But Kindred topside, we might be able to just get top this tower here. Might be hard to fight. Nice. Alright, I beat him in there. That was great for us. Under tower, it's like hard for me to like go for this kind of guy. And that's just the insta one shot. Oh, what he gets a this dirty little swing gets a Q off like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this build is literally all empowered Q, guys. You really just have to emphasize on your empowered Q. Stun, empowered Q, anything to empower Q. Your W healing is really good too. You get 15% lifesteal, so don't underestimate having like W points. It's very good. Now that we have the Hydra, we can play for more better itemization. Like this Depth Stance, Hedge 9, both very strong. MR item potentially to buy. Force of Nature could be good. I think against this team, I might go for Force of Nature and then an armor item like Depth Stance. I don't think I need so much damage where I have to like constantly build it. If anything, I would have gone maybe DD. Remember, Q is always your initial form cast, and then R, W. I'm really strong now, so we're definitely going to be able to kill people. And when you build like this, it's really easy to be side lane. Like, for you to win your games, it's going to be really easy to just find yourself in a side lane. And just really take over that lane. Might be able to go on here, but it might be hard as well. Did you use Ghost there? That's not what I was going for. But if I get this, I should be able to take over top lane. Well, we might have to fight. If I can heal up, I'll have Empower Q ready. I need him base checking me. They could move in a way that makes it seem like it's warded here, but if base check into Empower Q would definitely be a one shot. Go for this tower. I might look for Kindred here. Would love a Swain kill, if anything. Really would love one. Hard for me to go in. I really just need to get some autos off here. We could go for Baron play here, but I'm pretty happy about just getting the Drake here. It's really good for me. I'm gonna have Force of Nature and I can start going to my armor item. I don't think I need Edge of Night this game. MR definitely saved me there. Yeah, people really like to go Glass Cannon was Collector and just all damage item, but I don't think that's the viable way to play this. I think you just build tanky after, get like Death Stance and armor item. And this is really where you're gonna like get huge value of it. Honestly, I don't like using my powered ability when I'm jungling too. Recently, I feel like I've just lost potentially a lot of kills by using it early. Oh, damn. I was able to one-shot the Kindred, but that's unfortunate. We're gonna need a little bit more damage to stay on top. So I think Death Stance would be really good here. Kalen's popping off. Sort of. Nice. We can probably get Baron here. I'll be on the way. Kindred died for me. Obviously, I don't want to trade in my life all the time. But sometimes that's how it goes. See, like maybe Force of Nature early was too slow for damage. Force of Nature later would have been better. Maybe a Death Stance to keep my damage spike and then go into a Force of Nature. I really just need someone to help me finish this off. It's already going down pretty fast. I have Ghost Up, so I'm really down to fight here. Alright, we got enough though. It's really about getting that attack speed and then really pounding them hard after. That lifesteal on W is really very strong. When you're jungling QQ into RR, it feels much better, but maybe in these skirmishes, going QQ into WW could net you more benefits. Fortunately, I didn't time that well enough. You need W max last. See, the E max second just gives you that movement speed to really catch up to people, while that W maxing will just kind of keep you going. Here, I'm just gonna start the side push, like we've been saying. UDYR is just so good in side lane with this build path. Plus, you can stack your Hydra much faster than just jungling. If you ever go in Hydra item, you have to play to side lane. And here, we never want to empower ability unless we really have to push fast. Because if we save our empowered ability, you think about it like this, it's always going to be a chance we can just Prowler's Claw QQ. So when you Prowler's Claw, you want to stun them into one Q aug, regular Q auto into an empowered Q. If that makes sense. Is your maximum damage combo. And when you're on towers, you just into this combo is pretty normal. And you always want to cycle, you don't want to stay on Q, you just want to cycle between Q and W. And that's pretty much the UDYR video. I hope you guys like that. Oh, alright. I hope you guys like that video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow the channel too. And yeah, I'm going to be making a lot of these videos. So be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.